everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video, as you can see, I am in Dynamic Ship Simulator 3. Still a tongue twister for me from the last video. But my last video I made was also on this game. But that was a review on the DSS-2 Amphion submarine. And in this video, I will be reviewing the DSS-2 Hydrofoil, and these are all the ships I'm going to be reviewing for this series are part of the DSS-2 Game Pass. So you have to spawn in at port 2. Originally, I thought you could spawn anywhere, but if you think you can, and you think you got scammed, no, you just have to spawn at port 2. So let's just spawn in here quickly, and then once this loads, I will show you this boat. As you can see, we've got the captain's cabin here. Nothing too special. We've just got the chair and some center consoles and stuff. Nothing else in here. And then we got another stairwell down here. You notice that this says crew only. We've got a bunch of chairs around here. You can come up to the bow. If you didn't know, the front of a ship is called a bow. But yeah, we've got a bunch of chairs here. These doors on the side just lead out to nowhere. Both of them do, but we can come back here, and both of these doors lead out to the back of this thing. It's really nice. You've got a nice window right here, and then if we go over here, this crew only door leads into the bar. All right, so let's just get this ship started. My first thoughts on this: I've already used this ship for a bit. As you can see, I've only got 78% fuel, and that just shows I've used it for a bit. But my first thoughts, it looks kind of nice, but it also looks kind of weird. Like you would expect a hydrofoil to look a lot more streamlined. I mean, this doesn't look too bad. I would definitely say that the Amphion looked a lot worse than this. I mean, they're not bad looking ships. They're just not the best, at least in my opinion. But we're just backing out here. The ship actually goes really fast. Well, actually not extremely fast, but it's not the fastest, but it's definitely one of the fastest. I think it's like the third fastest ship in the game, and that's including boats that you can just get with credits. Though this wouldn't be included in a fastest ship thing compilation because this thing costs Robux. But yeah, let's just set our marker for Hobbeline, which is not too far away, about 1.9 nautical miles away. And you can see how fast we will get there once we reach our max speed, which I believe is 34 point something knots. And I will show you as we speed up this thing rising out of the water. It looks really cool. So we're starting to speed up here. We'll just turn right towards the marker, and then you can see this thing starting to raise out of the water as we speed up. It looks really nice. We're still speeding up here, and it looks like we've reached our max speed. It looks pretty cool. You've got some bubbles flying out of here. I think it's really nice that they added that texture. But yeah, you can go 34.8 knots, which is extremely fast. These hydrofoils look extremely nice. I wonder how hydrofoils actually work in real life. I might look that up. But yeah, you can just come around here. You go 34.8 knots. You're risen above the water. I like how they added this RM. I don't know what that's supposed to stand for, because this says Sea Express. But as you can see, we've already moved more than 1 nautical mile. So the speed of this vessel is almost unmatched. As you can see, the fuel economy on this vessel is not the greatest. You do run out of fuel relatively quickly, but with the immense speed of this thing, you can travel places. You can still travel far distances in a short amount of time, even with a bad fuel efficiency. As you can see, we've already reached Hobbeline. We'll go and refuel here. But if you look on the Your Ships tab in the spawning section, you will see that this ship says 0 income per nautical mile. And you may think, well, that's just a complete waste. Because, like, why would I buy this game pass if I'm not going to be getting any... I'm just going to lock my ship here quickly so I don't crash. If I'm not going to be getting any credits from this. And the reason that is because they didn't actually change it, because I looked and you can actually get credits from this. You can have passengers come onto your ship. I'll show you that once I refuel here. Alright, we'll just lock our ship, refuel, and then there's the charter point, but I will mark right there. And then if we travel over to the charter point here, I'll show you that actually you can make money from the ship. Even I don't know why the developers decided to put it as 0 credits of income per nautical mile. I don't know what advantage that would have, but let's just travel right over here, and then you will see that we can actually transport passengers on this ship. The turning speed on this vessel, especially with going at high speeds, is not the greatest, as you can see right here. I'm going to have to slow down to make this turn. But it's not too bad. I mean, it's realistic, as you would expect from a high-speed vessel not turning the greatest. Well, I mean, if you're going low speeds, it does turn relatively well, like with a car. But if you're going at high speeds, it doesn't turn the greatest. Right over here is actually 5-meter deep water. And you may expect with the hydrofoils under here, you're actually not going to be able to transport passengers from Halloween, because your ship is going to crash because of these non-deep waters. I tested this earlier because this was a theory that I had that you were going to crash. But actually, if you go here, as you can see, depth 6.9 meters, 5 meters, we are perfectly fine. And we'll just lock our ship right here. And we'll look underneath. See, we've still got maybe 1 to 2 meters of depth that we can still handle. But yeah, we will, as you can see, we can do route selection. 1.7 nautical miles. Why don't we just take this very quickly? And I'll just keep talking while I finish this. But yeah, as you would assume, this ship is pretty good, especially for the Robux you pay for this game pass, which costs like 350. Sorry about that. But with that, this is pretty good. It's a pretty good ship overall, especially with the fact that you can transport passengers on it. I don't know if you can do around the world with this. I don't assume you can with the fuel economy of this vessel, but I don't know. But yeah, overall, this is a pretty good ship, and I do think that it's worth it. For a score out of 1 to 10, I think that this vessel would probably score a 9 or a 10. Actually, probably an 8 or a 9. I scored it higher than the Amphion just because it may not look that much better. As you can see, we're fully out of the water here. It may not look that much better, but just the speed is really nice, and the fact that you can actually use it to transport passengers is also really nice, which you can't do with the Amphion, but that's to be expected because it's a submarine. But yeah, overall, this is a pretty good ship. I would probably recommend getting this. If it weren't in the Game Pass, I would definitely recommend getting it, but because it's in the Game Pass, I can't fully recommend it, because then I have to review the other ships first. But we're about 50% done with this route here. This looks really nice, especially when out of the water. But yeah, overall, I think this ship is pretty nice. Score 8 out of 9. If you did not know, I started a Roblox group. A link to that will be in the description, and that's for my YouTube channel. I also may be uploading some shirts and stuff for the group if you want to buy them. feel free to do so. But yeah, I also forgot to link the group in my last video I did. So if you were looking to be in the group by then yeah. Sorry about that, but I'll see you guys later. Bye.